Hello guys, welcome to 4K channel. Today I'm going to share with you some banknotes from Latin America. We're going to start with this banknote from Peru. The denomination is 1 sol. This is from 1879, and the interesting thing about this banknote is this is pick number 1, which means if you look up in the catalog, this is the first banknote for Peru. Most of these banknotes from South America that I'm going to be showing you today were printed by American Banknote Company. So they share a similar theme of a lot of vignettes. So we have cupids on either side and an allegorical figure holding flowers. And show you the back. On the back we have a sail ship. Really attractive note. We're going to move on to Chile. So this banknote is from 1882, 20 pesos. This is from El Banco de Curico. So Curico is a city in central Chile known for its winery. On the left hand side we have a woman holding a sheaf of wheat. And in the center, we have portrait of Arturo Prat. He's basically a national hero. He was a naval officer. And there's a story about his standoff on a ship while fighting, I believe they were fighting Peru at that time. On the right, we have a bank building, I believe. And I'll flip this over, and in the center we have a scene of 2 ships engaged in warfare. So this one is from Chile. Next one is from Argentina. This is a 10 Bolivianos pesos from 1869. Some of these banknotes, as you may notice guys, are remainder banknotes, meaning there's no signature and they were never issued. So remainder banknotes are much cheaper, much more affordable than an issued banknote, and you can get them in pretty nice condition. So this one is from Argentina. This was issued by a private bank, Banco Oxyndaburu and Garbino. It has a few vignettes. So it shows a gacho. Gacho is basically a nomadic horseman, or basically a cowboy. So it shows you a gacho on the left sitting down resting. In the center we have a woman mashing corn, and next to him is another gacho with his horse, and on the right we have 3 horses. Flip it over. Not much going on in the background, in the back. Pretty attractive note. I like the orangish, pinkish colors. Alright guys, moving along. Next one is this large banknote from Uruguay. So this is a 50 pesos from 1872. It's also a remainder banknote. It's also issued by a private bank, so Bank of London and Rio de Plata. So this one was a private British bank operating in Montevideo, and it also had a branch in Buenos Aires. So on this banknote, this is basically a uniface, meaning this is only printed on one side. On the left hand side we have a standing liberty holding a sword and a British seal, and also there's a flag next to her. As you know guys, I love large banknotes, so this is certainly one of my favorites. Moving along, this is another banknote from Uruguay. This one is a 10 pesos from 1887, also a remainder banknote. Very, very colorful, very attractive banknote, issued by Italian bank in Uruguay. And this one has two allegorical figures with flags in front of them. On the left hand side we have the Count of Cavour. His name was Camillo Benso. Basically he was the first prime minister of Italy. And on the right hand side is Garibaldi. He was basically an Italian general who actually participated in civil war of Uruguay and actually lived in Montevideo. Flip it over. Basically have a allegorical figure with cogwheel and bales. So this is the second banknote from Uruguay. Next is this banknote from Bolivia. So Bolivia is also in South America, and it's a more poor country. So this one is a 20 Bolivianos from 1911. It has a seated Mercury in the center. Flip it over. Coat of arms, and it has Central Bank of Bolivia overprinted in black across the face. Next is this large banknote from Brazil. So Brazil is the largest country in Southern America, and sorry about the glare, guys. This banknote here is rare, and this one happens to be a counterfeit. So I wish I had the real thing, but I don't think I could afford it. So put it down here. So this one is states Republic of United States of Brazil. So guys, in the past, that was the name of Brazil, United States of Brazil. And this name lasted from 1889 to 1930s. This one has some vignettes of ship, and on the back here basically have a war scene, people fighting. Okay guys, now we're gonna move along to Central America. So I have this banknote from Mexico. So this one is 20 pesos from 1913. It's the Londres de Mexico. Has a portrait of Pablo Benito Juarez. He was the president of Mexico. And the notable thing about him is he was indigenous. He was a lawyer, and he became a president. So that was pretty amazing. He fought for equal rights for indigenous people in Mexico. And in the center here, we have a figure representing Bartolomé de las Casas. He was a Spanish missionary and a social reformer. Also fought against oppression of indigenous people in Mexico. So show you the back. Has the coat of arms. Next, guys, is this beauty from Guatemala. Guatemala is in Central America, just south of Mexico. So this one is from Banco de Occidente. So basically means Bank of the West or Western Bank. And so this bank was in Quetzaltenango. So Quetzaltenango, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. So Quetzaltenango was a city, is a city next to a large volcano, Santa Maria volcano, and it nearly destroyed the city in 1902 when the volcano erupted. So this one has a quetzal. Quetzal is a colorful bird, and it's said that if you imprison this bird, it dies of sadness. So it has beautiful, beautiful feathers. You can see these long feathers, and you know, people collect those feathers. One thing I want to point out is this allegorical figure holding a cogwheel and bales, and this is actually the same figure on another banknote that I showed you from Uruguay. So this one is that Italian banknote from Uruguay, and guys, exact same allegorical figure. Not sure the significance of this figure, but apparently used in more than one country. So this is a specimen banknote, so it kind of makes it more exotic. Really love this banknote. Next, guys, we're gonna move on to Costa Rica. So this is a 20 pesos from 1899. This is from El Banco de Costa Rica. I love the purple colors, very unique. It has a ship in the center. Looks like it's in rough waters. And on the back, it has a woman with a headdress. So, really beautiful banknote. Another remainder banknote. All of these are printed by American banknote companies, as I said, so that's why there's a little bit of similarity between all of them. A lot of allegorical figures. Next, guys, we're gonna move to, last two banknotes are from Caribbeans. This is a banknote from Dominican Republic. So this is 10 pesos from 1880s, and this is from El Banco Compañía de Crédito de Puerto Plata. So this one is another beautiful banknote, and this is actually this is not a remainder banknote. So this one actually has a signature, and so I got this one for pretty decent price. Otherwise, this banknote is quite expensive, quite rare. It has a vignette of Christopher Columbus looking in search of new land. In the center, we have the Raphael's angel, and on the right, we have Mercury. Really strikingly beautiful banknote from Dominican Republic. And to close this video, guys, I have this last banknote from Haiti. Haiti is also in the Caribbean. So this one is a 1 gourde from Haiti from 1919. This is a graded banknote. Absolutely love this banknote. Very unique. It has a lot of overprint. So if you hold it kind of vertical, the overprint is from top to bottom. Not sure what exactly it says. It's in French, and but it's pretty beautiful. It has a portrait of J.J. Dessalines, Jean-Jacques Dessalines. He was basically the leader of Haitian Revolution against France and was the first ruler of independent Haiti. This is a provincial issue, and just a gorgeous banknote. So guys, I hope I intrigued you with these beautiful banknotes from Latin America. I'm sure you guys have even better notes in your collection. Some of these banknotes can be quite rare, hard to find, but if you're smart like me, you collect some remainder banknotes. They're totally affordable, and they can really add to your collection. All right, guys, enjoy, keep collecting.